The seconds are ticking away to the monumental rematch.
In Osaka, Japan, Shinsuke Nakamura one-on-one with Samoa Joe.
At stake, the NXT Championship.
This should be a hard-hitting affair. Tonight, we'll take you back to this past Saturday's NXT title clash in Osaka, Japan. But first, for the first time since Toronto, the new top guys of the tag team division return to NXT.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the new NXT Tag Team Champions, Tommaso Ciampa, Johnny Gargano, DIY!
Tom, if I'm being honest, it still stings to hear anybody other than Dash and Dawson referred to as the top guys.
It's a bit of a homecoming for Ciampa and Gargano. This is where they stole the hearts of the NXT universe right here on the campus of Full Sail University. And in an interview with ESPN.com, DIY even said, "We took advantage of the era of opportunity," and this quote doesn't seem real yet. Look at Tommaso and Johnny, they want to celebrate.
It's enough pandering. Gargano and Ciampa had their moment.
They're not pandering, this is one of the reasons why DIY are tag team champions.
No, they're the tag team champions because for one night in their entire careers, they were better than Dash and Dawson.
After coming up short in Brooklyn, called Toronto the biggest night of their careers, and they owe it all to the supporters here inside the NXT arena. They are the true top guys now.
You can't deny they definitely had the best night of their career. Wrestled a perfect match. It was a perfect storm for Gargano and Ciampa. Hats off to them. But now they are the champions. Can Gargano and Ciampa, can DIY reign? That remains to be seen. Phillips, I think I'm gonna be sick.
It's a surreal moment.
That didn't take long.
Not much of a celebration. Here comes Paul Ellering and the Authors of Pain, the winners of the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic Memorial Cup.
The prophecy of the Authors of Pain has come true. We are undefeated, winners of the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. And we think your celebration is a bit premature. And as far as your reign goes, say yeah.
Tom, the real top guys have arrived.
Have they?
It's not often I say this, but Dash and Dawson better watch themselves.
The former champions, the Revival, doing the smart thing.
As far as we're concerned, there's only room for one number one contenders for those tag team titles. And that's the Revival.
Yeah, and the only reason these guys even advanced in the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic is because of the top guys here. I mean, this whole tag team revolution has been built around the absolute best tag team on this planet. And, you got... Take it easy.
no matter what anyone says, the next chapter shall be written by the Authors of Pain, and it shall read NXT Tag Team Champions.
Things just certainly got much more complicated in the NXT Tag Team Title picture.
You know how excited I was to see the Revival reclaim the NXT Tag Team titles, but everything that Paul Ellering just said is absolutely true. The Authors of Pain want what they feel they deserve.
Well, and the Revival have a legitimate right. They're due a contractual rematch after what happened in Toronto.
Hey, listen, regardless of how it works out, the good news is goodbye DIY.
And as we're just beginning our night here on NXT, welcome Tom Phillips along with Monday Night Raw's Corey Graves. And Graves, the one thing that comes to mind is NXT is changing. The NXT Tag Team Title picture obviously changing drastically. Our women's champion is incredible. Even the epic battles between Shinsuke Nakamura and Samoa Joe, it's evolved what it means to be a champion here on NXT.
Yeah, but more than just the championship scene has evolved, Tom. I continue to evolve. You may or may not be a step behind, but you're my partner. And I love you and I look out for you. So I got us some help. I got our broadcast team a little bit of a facelift.
I am Percy Watson, a sexy star, stud-stylionaire, baby. I am the entertainer of all entertainers, baby. Percy Watson coming to see you real soon. Oh, yeah! Are y'all ready for the showtime, baby? I am the biggest entertainer of them all.
Showtime Percy Watson is ready for prime time.
When I step in the ring, it's always showtime.
I wished I had some of the energy, just that spark that Percy Watson seems to have and that leaping ability.
I bring a little bit of everything to the mix, you know. I'm flashy, I'm high-flying, I'm quick, and I'm agile, baby. You know what I'm saying? Those are my strong suits.
Check out the power and the athleticism of Percy Watson, putting his world-class strength and athletic ability on display tonight.
I am one to watch, baby. I am Showtime, Percy Watson. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the NXT announce team, former NXT superstar, Showtime, Percy Watson.
What's up, my man?
What's going on?
Oh, same old, brother. What's going on?
Welcome back.
Yo, I'm happy to be here. You know how much I love this company, and I would do anything they would ask of me, and it's a true privilege and an honor to be here.
Tom, I don't know if you knew this, but Percy and myself were NXT before NXT was cool.
Long way back.
It's nice to see you again, Percy. I look forward to proving you wrong on a regular basis.
Got my eyes on you, baby.
Well, let's hopefully Percy Watson, you know what, Percy? I think you're going to fit in great here. I think you're going to love what No Way Jose is all about because he loves the Fiesta.
Okay, you know I do.
Listen, I'm personally retired from dancing on television,
Me
so
too.
Percy, please take the honors.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic, weighing 245 pounds, No Way Jose!
Well, congratulations, Watson. You've made a fool of yourself in record time.
Oh my God, well, No Way Jose is here to have some fun in tag team action here to get us started. And Percy, I don't know if he's going to stop.
Listen, I brought him here. I thought he was going to help you evolve. You might want to slow him down so he doesn't run out of breath.
You want to get in his way?
Not particularly.
He still looks like he's in good shape as when he was in the ring. All right, come on, Percy.
Get yourself under
We
control,
gotta
man.
work. We gotta work. No Way Jose, meanwhile, gonna look for a little bit of payback after a singles matchup he had last week in Ottawa against Eric Young.
Yeah, we've seen time and time again the numbers game of Sanity just too much. But if you're gonna have a partner, who better than the Cruiserweight champion?
And his partner from Baltimore, Maryland, weighing 180 pounds. He is the WWE Cruiserweight Champion, the outlandish Rich Swann.
More dancing here? This is NXT all about?
This is what it's all about. Percy, can you handle this?
Oh, I think I can handle it.
I still have my doubts.
We got tag team action coming up next on NXT. Welcome back to NXT, and the party is on here with the WWE Cruiserweight Champion Rich Swann and No Way Jose. All right, Rich Swann, what a night that was at the premiere of 205 Live, Coach.
Absolutely unbelievable. I was lucky enough to call it. Emotion at an all-time high, but that's all got to be behind Rich Swann. Tonight, he better be ready to fight.
Graves, I'm a little curious here because normally there are 4 of SAnitY.
I know SAnitY haven't been around long, Tom, but I've learned to stop asking questions because you're not going to get any answers. This could be yet another mind game from SAnitY. Usually there are 4. Tonight there are only 3. Maybe they're getting deeper inside the mind of No Way Jose or Rich Swann.
I don't know what I'm looking at here, but this group is the freakiest looking group of characters I've ever seen in my entire life.
Keep your eyes peeled, Watson. You're about to see some anarchy.
Eric Young there front and center. Alexander Wolf absolutely out of his mind. And there's Nikki Cross, perhaps the most vicious of them all. We've heard from Eric Young over the last few weeks in our time in Canada, established himself as the leader of this group. But
Tom, that jacket looks familiar. Tom, I can't be certain, but that certainly looked like the jacket that Sawyer Fulton wore to the ring when he accompanied SAnitY.
my suspicions confirmed as to why there's only 3 members of SAnitY out here tonight. Only Eric Young knows what the meaning of that was, but nonetheless, it's Eric Young and Alexander Wolf set to square off against No Way Jose and Rich Swann. Percy, your time here on NXT, you've been in the ring with the Wyatt family, the Shield. What is it dealing with that kind of fear a group instills in you?
Well, it's not so much the fear, it's the unpredictability more so.
No Way Jose trying to find his way out of the corner. Jose's been dealing with SAnitY for the last few weeks. Jose had come to the aid of Rich Swann. Swann was in the middle of a match with Kona Reeves a few weeks ago. SAnitY absolutely destroyed everything in its path, and Jose came to help out his tag team partner from the Dusty Classic. Oh, there goes Wolf.
Fantastic tandem offense from Swann and Jose. Percy, you were an entertainer your entire career. You called yourself Showtime. How does the showmanship aspect of this come into play psychologically?
It gets inside the minds of your competition. Always. You come out there with nothing on your mind but having a good time and kicking some butt while you're doing it.
Oh, and face first goes Wolf.
Lightning quickness of Swann on display.
Well, you imagine where Rich Swann, where his head is at after winning the Cruiserweight Championship, the premiere of 205 Live. An incredible night, meant so much to him, so much to his journey. Now Wolf showing off some of that power. Now Eric Young back into the match.
And that journey's about to come to an abrupt halt.
Oh. Eric Young speaking out for the first time just a few weeks ago here on NXT, and Swann deposited outside the ring, and Jose can't do anything about this right now. SAnitY all over Rich Swann. Back here on NXT Tag Team Division to get our night started. So far, SAnitY, even down a member, still in control against Swann and Jose. Cover and a kick out by the Cruiserweight Champion. Percy, what does that feel like?
Oh, man. It takes the air out of you. You can't breathe. When you can't breathe, you can't fight.
Eric Young just screaming in the face of Rich Swann. Meanwhile, No Way Jose hasn't been able to really get in and help out his teammate.
Swann, so dangerous. The slightest opening.
He's got some fight in him.
Yeah, Cruiserweight Champion will make you pay, but great move by Young. Using his body weight to stop Swann.
Elbow to the spine there, and Eric Young all over Swann now. And Eric Young, what he said a few weeks ago, quote, "We are not going to ask for permission, we are going to take."
Oh, look at this.
Oh, look, taking Rich Swann right off of his feet.
And SAnitY does whatever they want. He's got to find a way.
Now Eric Young looking for a cover here, and Rich Swann able to get free. But what do you do against a seasoned competitor, however, like Eric Young?
Just keep fighting. Find a way to reach your partner. Your partner can help you out.
They cut the ring in half. Oh. Hey, Graves, I say competitor, but Eric Young, you've known this guy for a long time. This is not a competitor anymore.
Eric Young has always been a fantastic competitor. Traveled the world, had championships all over the place. Anywhere he competed, he's dancing, Tom. I tell you that over and over again.
He is dancing. He's freaking
wrong
out.
with this guy?
Oh.
Eric Young, incredibly dangerous, has one of the most dangerous minds in the industry. But the fact is, I don't know what happened to Eric Young's mind. He seems to have lost it.
We talked about it earlier, the jacket of Sawyer Fulton discarded by Eric Young over the way to the ring. Just 3 members of SAnitY here tonight. Oh, down goes Swan. Now Wolf looking for the win here for SAnitY, and a kick out again by the Cruiserweight champion.
SAnitY down to only 3 members, but it seems to me that Rich Swann's the one that's having a problem handling this.
Did you say Eric Young's lost it? This whole group lost it.
Look at Nikki Cross, case in point.
You see the intensity in her eyes?
Nikki Cross has been absolutely ravenous in the last few weeks. Graves, remember when she just drop kicked No Way Jose in the back of the neck? Now the NXT Universe trying to help No Way Jose rally here, trying to help Rich Swann get back in this match. And again, Wolf all over Swann.
Oh, kick by Swann.
Oh, and both men are down, middle of the ring.
Swann still has a long way to go to get to No Way Jose.
Swann's got to make a tag.
Now Wolf reaching out to Young, and there's the tag. Here comes No Way Jose.
There goes Wolf.
Oh, and No Way Jose is cleaning house right now. There goes Eric Young.
He's all kinds of fired up. Check him out.
Oh,
I'm loving it. Brings back some memories, guys, man.
Calm down, Percy.
Oh, hold on a second. Oh, caught him in a TKO. Could this be the win for No Way Jose and Rich Swann? No, broken up by Wolf.
He had it. He had it.
Now Swann trying to take care of Wolf here. Oh, and Wolf. His momentum used against him here. Now Rich Swann.
Oh. Time to fly.
All night long, baby.
Impressive. Look, has all kinds of athletics.
This is where Jose needs to capitalize. Wolf has been neutralized.
Oh, No Way Jose, the legal man for his team, tossed outside the ring. Oh! Now Rich Swann tied up here with, and Wolf. Oh my gosh.
Face first into the steel stairs.
Oh.
Phillips.
That's Damo.
That's Damo. That is one of the biggest behemoths on the planet Earth. And he just took out No Way Jose.
Meanwhile, back in the ring, Eric Young just took out No Way Jose. It's SAnitY's gonna win this thing.
I don't know who Damo is, but he is huge. Look at him.
SAnitY doesn't even have any idea what's going on.
A lot of questions all of a sudden as to what we just saw moments ago. Let's take a look as No Way Jose was outside of the ring, and Damo gets involved in the match, shoving Jose into the ring post.
Damo's involvement in the match opened the door for Eric Young to get the victory. SAnitY came out here missing one of their own, stomping on the jacket of Sawyer Fulton, and now we see Damo throwing down the same jacket before leaving. Nothing can be for sure when SAnitY's involved, but one thing is for sure, Damo is here.
Mr. Regal, I understand you have an update on the status of the NXT Tag Team division.
Yes, I do, Dasha. So the Revival will get their rematch against DIY on the 11th of January edition of NXT. And the winner of that match will go on to face the Authors of Pain at NXT TakeOver San Antonio.
Thank you so much for the update.
Thank you.
Excuse me, Mr. Regal.
Oh, hello.
Hi, I'm sorry to interrupt, but this will only take a moment. Last week I said that if I couldn't defeat Samoa Joe, that perhaps I don't belong here in NXT, and I lost. So I think it's only fair that...
I'm sorry to interrupt, but I'm glad you're here because I've got something to talk to you about. So next week, I'm going to be starting a tournament. And there's going to be 4 singles matches. And the winners of those matches will go on to compete in a fatal 4-way elimination match. And the winner of that match will go on to be the #1 contender for the NXT Championship. Now, I would like to put you into that tournament because I know you've had rather a rough time of late and things haven't gone quite your way, but I believe in you and the people believe in you. So would you like to be in that tournament?
Absolutely.
Right, so thank you. What was it you wanted to talk to me about?
Nothing at all.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Take care.
A big opportunity for Ty Dillinger to get back into the title picture. And speaking of the NXT Championship, it was this past Saturday in Osaka, Japan that Shinsuke Nakamura had his rematch against the NXT Champion Samoa Joe. Later tonight, we're going to take you back to the Edion Arena and show what happened in a historic night in Osaka. Welcome back to Full Sail University. And tonight, NXT is presented by Tap Out, available at JCPenney and tapout.com. And folks, we want to take a look at moments ago during the tag match between SAnitY, No Way Jose, and Rich Swann.
As you can see here, No Way Jose was outside of the ring when all of a sudden Damo gets involved in the match.
Eric Young was able to capitalize and get the win for SAnitY, but a lot of questions remain as to what exactly happened with the sudden appearance of Damo here in NXT.
Eric Young, can you tell us what happened out there? Eric, what happened?
Tom, the fire in the eyes of Osaka and Nikki could melt the earth.
Speaking of fire, here comes one of the hottest competitors in the NXT Women's Division.
The following contest is a women's division match scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Dallas, Texas, Ember Moon.
The best laid plans of Peyton Royce and Billie Kay burned down at the feet of Ember Moon just a few weeks ago in 6-woman tag team action. My question is, what is next for Ember Moon? Her opponent, Kimber getting ready to go here tonight, and Percy Watson. I don't know if you've ever seen Ember Moon compete before, but you're in for a treat.
I can tell you what, I am more than excited to be here and see what Ember Moon is going to do next.
Don't sell Kimber Lee short. I had some friends in Cleveland find out she was coming to NXT, told me all about her. Supposed to be very impressive.
We talked about the matchup that occurred. Peyton Royce and Billie Kay recruiting Daria Baronato for a 6-woman tag team match, and it wound up that Peyton Royce and Billie Kay just abandoned Daria. Meanwhile, Ember Moon, Liv Morgan, and Aaliyah took advantage of the situation.
Listen, I'm a big fan of Peyton Royce and Billie Kay and all they do, but I don't know that walking out on Daria was the smartest decision they've ever made.
Oh. some of that athletic ability.
Kimber Lee launched 3/4 of the way across the ring. The dynamic striking ability of Ember Moon.
Off the ropes, Ember Moon. Caught with a side slam. Now the cover, shoulders down, and a 2 count on Ember Moon. Kimber Lee just trying to tie up Ember Moon very quickly here. And, guys, when we're talking about the women's division, you got to be talking about the NXT Women's Champion, Osaka. 250 days as champion. Shoulders down here on Kimber Lee for a moment. Shoulders down now again, and a kick out by Ember Moon.
You constantly hear Osaka say there's no more competition. Nobody's ready for Osaka. I happen to agree, but there are a lot of women around the world that would love the opportunity to be NXT Women's Champion.
That may be true, but like you said, she is NXT champion, and she is undefeated.
Undefeated for over a year. Ember Moon. Caught up here by Kimber Lee. This could be a bad situation for Moon.
Great counter by Ember. Notice how she hooked her feet to prevent the momentum. And now making Kimber Lee pay.
Got a hold of Kimber Lee here.
Good counter by Kimber. And just some brutal strikes to the upper back and shoulder blades.
This would be a huge upset if Kimber Lee wins this match with Ember Moon.
Knee connected right on the side of the face of Ember Moon. Now shoves her down into a cover and a kick out. This is with a kick. Hold on a second. Ember Moon, shoulders down here on Kimber Lee. A drop kick takes Lee off her feet.
Sick drop kick.
Lee trying to collect herself in the far corner.
On the Showtime Percy Watson scale, where did that drop kick land?
I'm gonna give my girl a 10.
Forearm right in the face.
Looks like Ember's gonna ascend to some familiar territory.
Percy, you fancy yourself a pretty good athlete, right?
I would say so.
I'll take a good look at this.
What was that?
Ember Moon just eclipsed Kimber Lee.
Here's your winner, Ember Moon.
Percy, what do you think?
I'm impressed. She's got some talent.
You better be impressed, Percy, because that was showtime.
Gotta take a look back at this one. This is absolutely amazing.
Unparalleled athleticism.
Not too many superstars in the world that could pull this off. And Ember Moon taking out yet another opponent.
I'll make it real simple for you guys. Ember Moon, she's good.
I concur, good sir.
The rest of the NXT Women's Division on notice. Ember Moon continues to build momentum.
The competition to find out who the #1 contender for the NXT Championship will begin when next week 4 matches will take place to decide who earns a spot in the #1 contender Fatal 4-Way qualifying match.
Ty Dillinger versus Eric Young. No Way Jose against Andrade Cien Almas. Roderick Strong taking on Elias Sampson. And Oney Lorcan faces off against Bobby Roode. Next week, we will find out who moves on to the qualifying match. And as many as you saw over social media, the NXT Championship was on the line this past weekend in Osaka, Japan, as Samoa Joe defended his title against Shinsuke Nakamura.
It was a historical night this past Saturday, and coming up next, Tom and I will take you to Osaka, Japan, where you will see the exclusive NXT Championship match between Samoa Joe and the King of Strong Style.
Let go your problems, baby.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. And it is for the NXT Championship.
It is time, a moment in NXT history we will not forget. You think back in the history of this brand, the ladder match for the NXT Championship, Bo Dallas and Neville. You fast forward to Brooklyn, Finn Balor and Kevin Owens, Beast in the East as well. But tonight, here in Osaka, Japan, Samoa Joe defends the NXT title, perhaps the highest profile championship match in our history.
And if you look into the eyes of Samoa Joe, you can see the ever-present determination that's led Joe to the top of the mountain is in full effect tonight.
And what has brought Shinsuke Nakamura back to his home country to look to reclaim what was once his.
An atmosphere, a reception fit for a king returning home, the king of strong style, Shinsuke Nakamura, with a home field advantage in this NXT title bout.
Shinsuke Nakamura from Kyoto, Japan, just north here of Osaka. A moment that feels tailor-made for the king of strong style.
This building is absolutely electric. We're gonna have a big-time throwdown. Referee better get things under control.
Introducing the challenger from Kyoto, Japan, weighing in at 220 pounds, Shinsuke Nakamura! And his opponents, from Huntington Beach, California, weighing in at 282 pounds, he is the NXT Champion, Samoa Joe!
see as the traditional streamers are taken out of the ring. A strong following for the King of Strong Style. Like we said, home field advantage could come into play. That said, Samoa Joe, no stranger to Japan. He's had a lot of success in the land of the rising sun.
And two superstars who have battled all over the planet. And tonight they throw down for the NXT Championship, the most coveted prize our brand has to offer.
You have to imagine, Tom, Nakamura feels like he's got the weight of his entire home country on his shoulders to perform in this match. Samoa Joe, however, no such pressure. Joe just needs to come in, perform, and defend.
Shinsuke Nakamura knocking off Samoa Joe this past summer in Brooklyn. And then Samoa Joe winning back the title last month in Toronto.
See these two incredibly talented strikers just feeling one another out.
What does Shin need to do to win his title back here tonight?
I don't have an answer for you, Tom. Samoa Joe has been so dominant as of late. I don't think anybody saw Toronto happening the way it did. Joe dethroning the King, but Samoa Joe is incredibly confident tonight. Let me ask you, Tom, what does Joe have to do to retain?
Samoa Joe obviously was showing he was going to do whatever it took in Toronto to win the title, took advantage, went for a low blow on Shinsuke Nakamura to set up the muscle buster. If he goes with that tonight, it might help him. A champion's advantage here tonight is Shinsuke Nakamura, the mind games once again. Remember, champion's advantage here tonight in Osaka. Good vibrations in the corner. Japan's seen it many times before. The championship cannot change hands on a count-out or disqualification. Only by pinfall or submission do we find out who our champion is.
Smart maneuver by Samoa Joe, rolling out, collecting his thoughts.
This is what Samoa Joe does best, is putting the pace of the match in his hands. He will not allow Shinsuke Nakamura to control this fight. Oh, referee in between this.
Classic Samoa Joe. You don't have to like the strategy, but it was effective nonetheless.
Wednesdays, the Divas face the greatest force of all, change.
I'm the biggest in WWE history.
New season, new Divas, no rules.
That's right, bitch. I'm still here. You took my money away? You took my husband.
I don't know whether I need Advil or vodka.
Total Divas, Wednesdays at 8. Only on E!
And Samoa Joe is all over Shinsuke Nakamura here. Nakamura could tap out here.
Joe looking to end this thing early in the center of the ring. Nakamura might as well be a mile from the bottom rope. Joe has the STF locked in deep.
How heartbreaking would this be for Shinsuke Nakamura to lose here in his home country of Japan?
What a smooth transition. This could be it. Great strategy by Joe, trying to tear the shoulder of Nakamura out of the socket.
Nakamura wagging the finger, saying not so fast, trying to get to the bottom rope. Can he break this submission here from Samoa Joe?
If there's ever a home field advantage present right now, would be when Nakamura needs the extra bit of will to survive this submission.
Samoa Joe, all 282 pounds of him on the spine of Shinsuke Nakamura, but the damage might be done. Look at Shinsuke trying to use his long legs, gets to the bottom rope.
There was a quickness by Nakamura. Joe adjusting his weight to clench back, and Shin finding just the slightest opportunity to escape. But you did make a good point, Tom. The damage may have already been done. Nakamura was in that submission for a long time.
Now Nakamura sees what's coming here from Samoa Joe. This has been the difficulty in their bouts, is out-muscling Samoa Joe. Now Shinsuke.
Wow, what a takedown, using this leg trip from inside, looking for an armbar.
But Samoa Joe able to block. As long as Joe's hands are clinched, Shinsuke cannot lock on the armbar completely.
Now Nakamura, man's got some MMA training in his background here, but can't seem to break it. Now here's it looks like a cover momentarily. Shoulders down, out at one.
Yeah, Nakamura has an MMA background, but Samoa Joe incredibly proficient in jiu-jitsu himself. Sharp elbows to the head. If Shinsuke can pass Joe's arm underneath his chin, it will complete the triangle.
Now just raining down those forearms here while he can here on Samoa Joe. Now Joe's got his foot on the bottom rope, and the official trying to split these two apart.
It's great ring awareness by the champion, using the ropes to his advantage to break the hold. Shinsuke was not able to lock in the triangle fully.
Now Shinsuke trying to knock some life into the left knee. Took a lot of punishment just a few moments ago. Oh, think about the reverse exploder here and a shot to the knee. Wow, got it!
What a power display by the challenger.
Big German suplex by Nakamura, and he's got Osaka behind him.
Shinsuke's feeling it. Could we be seeing it?
Power slam! Joe, cover to retain the title. Shinsuke kicked out. What a sequence there between champion and challenger here in the Etihad Arena.
Now take a look at this from Shinsuke Nakamura. Massive German suplex dumping the champion right on the back of his neck. And it looked like Shinsuke was thinking Kinshasa, but the champion had other plans.
Give credit to Nakamura, a lot of force behind that, but he hung around here in this match.
You're absolutely right, but you gotta wonder, Tom, this is the first night of this massive NXT tour. Could jet lag come into play for either one of these superstars? They spent a lot of time on a plane before tonight.
Oh.
Brutal chop by Joe.
Well, think of the muscle buster. This one's helped him win the title in the past.
Here we go.
Oh, Nakamura able to evade for a moment. Oh!
The champion evades a Kinshasa. Joe, coquina clutch.
Behind here on Shinsuke Nakamura. Can he yank Nakamura to the ground?
Joe's got the coquina clutch locked in tight in the center of the ring.
Yeah, Shinsuke Nakamura might be fading right here.
This could be humiliating for Nakamura to be put to sleep in front of his home country.
Whoa!
German suplex by Joe. We've seen this before.
Oh, Shinsuke's seen it before, knew what was coming. Oh, and another German. Oh, and turn him inside out.
Nakamura may be out. He looks exhausted.
Joe's thinking about a cover here to retain the NXT Championship. Nakamura at a 2.5.
For the first time, we see a look of frustration on the face of the NXT champion, Samoa Joe.
Graves, what is this weight advantage playing in right now here? You got 280 pounds on Samoa Joe against Shinsuke.
A lot of times I would say that the bigger man, the longer the match goes on, works against his advantage. But Samoa Joe has endurance second to none. Right now it's up to Nakamura to be able to overcome the weight advantage.
Chance of Nakamura here in Osaka, inevitably getting under the skin of Samoa Joe. Now it go back up to the top rope, thinking about the muscle buster yet again, and Shinsuke able to battle free. Oh. Caught with the enziguri, dumped outside the ring.
I couldn't disagree with you anymore, Phillips. This crowd has not come into play at all in the psyche of Samoa Joe. Joe is sticking to his game plan, and it's working out very well. The champion has completely dominated the challenger thus far, Tom.
During the commercial break here, Samoa Joe tried to use the steel stairs as a weapon against Shinsuke Nakamura, much like we saw in Toronto.
Looks like Joe's staying the course, going to give it another shot using the stairs.
Oh, no. Trying to do it one more time. And Nakamura chopping down the champion.
Nakamura with a seemingly endless flurry of elbow strikes. preserving his opportunity to once again become champion.
Oh! Knee to the back of the neck, and Samoa Joe's face went off the steel.
This is Nakamura's moment. If he's able to capitalize, we could see a new champion.
And you can hear the officials saying he got to get back in before the 10 count. Shinsuke Nakamura knows he can only win the championship inside the ring by pinfall or submission.
But Nakamura is clearly exhausted, can barely drag his own body inside the ring.
Oh. And again after the left knee. Whoa, this was the left there on Samoa Joe, knee to the midsection, right to the back of the neck. Oh!
Sliding knee to the ear. Not too many people will come up with the upper hand in a strike exchange with Samoa Joe. Nakamura is that man.
That's why they call him a king of strong style, up on the shoulders of Nakamura. There's the weight.
The weight advantage of Joe just too much. Nakamura exhausted, unable to keep up the champ's weight.
At the same time, Samoa Joe hit hard on his way down on the apron and then outside of the ring.
Yeah, but so did Nakamura. Nakamura went down hard himself.
Now Nakamura going up to the top turnbuckle.
This could be the knee strike, the prelude, Tom. We know what's coming next. Could it happen here in Osaka?
Samoa Joe is down. Shinsuke Nakamura feeling it from Japan.
The NXT Universe is on their feet. Here we go. Kinshasa!
Running over the champion. Cover. Shinsuke Nakamura has won it.
Here's your winner and new NXT Champion, Shinsuke Nakamura!
One of the classic moments in NXT history. Shinsuke Nakamura returns home to Japan and becomes a two-time NXT champion.
The celebration's underway already, but I gotta be perfectly honest with you, I'm stunned. I thought there was no way Samoa Joe was dethroned this soon after capturing his second NXT championship, but Nakamura did the impossible. Shinsuke Nakamura in front of his home country here in Osaka, Japan, able to take down the NXT champion first with the prelude.
The knee to the back of the neck, and then Shinsuke Nakamura lining it up, and the Kinshasa right on the jaw. And this is what brought the Edion Arena to its feet. The NXT Universe done. We have a new NXT champion.
Obviously, emotions at an all-time high for Nakamura to leave his homeland to pursue NXT, to become one of the biggest superstars in sports entertainment, to return home and capture the gold in front of his home. It's got to be surreal.
It's going to be one of those moments you look back at the history of NXT. You think about TakeOver Brooklyn, what happened in Toronto, You're going to remember what happened here tonight in Osaka, Japan, between Samoa Joe and our new NXT champion, Shinsuke Nakamura.
Absolutely incredible atmosphere. The love raining down on the king from his homeland. What a night. Certainly one Nakamura will never, ever forget.
An incredible sight here tonight in Osaka, Japan. Let's take one more look back at this unbelievable match for the NXT Championship. Graves, this was, as you said, a prelude here right to the back of the neck.
Knee of Nakamura right to the spine of Samoa Joe. And we've seen it over and over again. The Kinshasa, the move that broke the jaw of Samoa Joe in Brooklyn, knocked Samoa Joe off the throne tonight.
A moment of elation for Shinsuke Nakamura.
What's going on, NXT Universe? I am Charlie Caruso. A big congratulations to Shinsuke Nakamura on becoming a two-time NXT champion. But now, the King of Strong Style will have to figure out how to keep his hands on that title, because we have breaking news. There will be a rematch between Shinsuke Nakamura and Samoa Joe happening next week in Melbourne, Australia. And get this, it is going down inside of a steel cage. It will be a rematch of epic proportions, and you can only watch it on NXT right here on the WWE Network.